Hello, my dear students. I am Pratibha Deya from the English Lux, and today we will discuss a chapter for students of class 10th, First Flight Book, chapter number 1, A Letter to God, written by G.L. Fuentes. Outline of our video is detailed summary, moral. Let's start. Hello, my dear students. Today we shall learn a story, A Letter to God by G.L. Fuentes. And first of all, I am telling you about this story. This story revolves around the idea of having unquestionable belief in something. The story is set in a Latin American country. Lancho, the farmer, who is the protagonist of the story, writes a letter to God seeking help from the Almighty after discovering his entire crop yield destroyed by a devastating hailstorm. Although his wishes get fulfilled partially, if not completely, he is ungrateful in the end and questions the honesty and modesty of the postmasters, who actually helped him with money in the name of a god. Now I will explain the chapter. The house, the only one in the entire valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. As you all know, Lancho, the farmer, and he was lived on the only house that was there on the top of a hill, and the hill was low heighted. From this height, one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. Meaning of dotted is full of. And from there, where from the low height, and from there a river and a ready to harvest cornfield were visible, and the field that was belonged to Lencho, and he had the utmost confidence that the harvest would reap great profit. बड़ा भरोसा था उसको कि उसकी हार्वेस्ट, उसकी जो फसल है बहुत ही अच्छी सी वो होगी. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour or at least a shower. Meaning of downpour is heavy rainfall and meaning of shower is mild rain. Okay. Then the only thing that he awaited was rainfall. सिर्फ उसको बारिश की ही उम्मीद थी, और बारिश भी कैसी, अच्छी सी, बहुत तेज बारिश होनी चाहिए या फिर एक अच्छे से बौछार हो जानी चाहिए. Throughout the morning, Lancho, who knew his field intimately, meaning of intimately is closely, had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. In this hope, he spent an entire morning gazing at the sky in the northeast direction, from where a drizzle was expected to shower on his field. Lencho, while looking at the sky confidently, tells his wife that now we are really going to get some water. Women, कि आज हमें खूब सारा पानी मिल जाएगा. The woman who was preparing supper replied, और उनकी वाइफ जो कि खाना बना रही थी, डिनर बना रही थी, replied, आंसर करती है, yes God willing, अगर भगवान ने चाहा तो surely it will work. The older boys were working in the field. लैंचो के बड़े लड़के खेत में काम कर रहे थे. While the smaller ones were playing near the house, और जबकि छोटे बच्चे, उनके जो छोटे बच्चे थे वो घर के पास ही खेल रहे थे. Until the women called to them all, और जब तक कि women ने उन सबको बुलाया come for dinner, कि डिनर के लिए आ जाओ. It was during the meal that just as Lancho had predicted, और ये मील के दौरान का ही समय था जब लैंचो ने थोड़ी देर पहले ही प्रिडिक्ट किया था, पूर्वानुमान लगाया था. बिग ड्रॉप्स ऑफ रेन बिगेन टू फॉल, और थोड़ी देर में ही बड़ी बड़ी पानी की बूंदें, बारिश की बूंदें गिरने लग जाती हैं. तो यू कैन से दीज लाइन्स लाइक दिस, इट इज ड्यूरिंग दैट टाइम ड्रॉप्स ऑफ रेन बिगेन टू फॉल, hereby proving the farmer's prediction to be true. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. The air was fresh and sweet. Meaning of these lines are, it is during that time drops of rain begins to fall, hereby proving the farmer's prediction to be true. The wind was pleasant and clouds could be seen approaching from the northeast sky. Then the man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body. And when he returned, he exclaimed, "These aren't raindrops falling from the sky, they are new coins. The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are 5." Lencho goes out of the house to take pleasure in feeling the droplets on his body. He refers the drizzle as coins, large droplets being equivalent to 10 cents and the smaller ones 5 cents. With a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. लैंचो ने सेटिस्फाइड एक्सप्रेशन के साथ राइप कॉर्न फील्ड को और उसके फ्लावर्स को बारिश में ऐसा लगा उसको जैसे कि बारिश की चादर में लिपटा हुआ वो देख रहा है. बट सडनली अ स्ट्रॉन्ग विंड बिगेन टू ब्लो. लेकिन अचानक ही एक तेज हवा वहां पर चलने लग जाती है. एंड अलोंग विद द रेन वेरी लार्ज हेल स्टोन्स बिगेन टू फॉल. और बारिश के साथ ही साथ बड़े बड़े ओले गिरना स्टार्ट हो जाते हैं. तो हेल स्टोन्स मीनिंग हियर इज अ पैलेट ऑफ हेल. These truly did resembles new silver coins. ये बिल्कुल सिल्वर कॉइन्स के जैसे ही लग रहे हैं. Resemble means here is have a similar appearance. बिल्कुल वैसे ही ditto. The boys exposing themselves to the rain. और जो लड़के हैं एकदम से जैसे ही बारिश आई बाहर भागे वो. Ran out to collect the frozen pearls. उन बारिश में उन मोतियों को इकट्ठा करने के लिए वो बाहर भागे जो कि जमे हुए थे. "It's really getting bad now," exclaimed the man. "I hope it passes quickly." It did not pass quickly. The farmer now starts worrying and hopes that the storm gets over quickly, but it didn't pass quickly. For an hour, the hail rained on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. The hailstones covered the entire valley, including the house, garden, hillside, and the cornfield. The field was white, as if covered with salt. It made everything look so white that it seemed as if it was covered in salt. Not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. एक पत्ता तक नहीं बचा पेड़ों पर. The corn was totally destroyed. और जो corn ripe corn field था that was totally destroyed. The flowers were gone from the plants. Plants के ऊपर जो flowers थे that was gone, गायब हो चुके थे. Lencho's soul was filled with sadness. Lencho की soul पूरी तरीके से sadness से fill हो गई थी. When the storm passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons, "A plague of locusts would have left more than this. The hail has left nothing." He means to say the hailstones completely destroy his crops, which made him very dejected and depressed. When the storm had passed, और जब आंधी गुजर जाती है, he stood in the middle of the field. अपने खेत के मिडल में खड़ा होके वो अपने बेटों के साथ सोरो शेयर करता है. अ प्लेग ऑफ लॉकस्ट. तो वो बोल रहा है कि अ प्लेग ऑफ लॉकस्ट ऑल्सो डिस्ट्रॉय द क्रॉप्स बट नॉट एज मच एज डन बाय द हेलस्टोन्स. तो उसके कहने का मतलब है कि अगर एक पूरा टिड्डी दल मिलकर भी हमारे खेत को डिस्ट्रॉय करता ना तो इससे ज़्यादा नुकसान नहीं पहुंचा सकता था जितना कि हेलस्टोन्स ने पहुंचा दिया. लोकस्ट क्या होता है? लोकस्ट होता है एन इंसेक्ट विच फ्लाई इन बिग ग्रुप्स एंड डिस्ट्रॉय क्रॉप्स. Lencho conveyed his dismay and sorrow to his sons by commenting that this year we will have no corn. इस साल हमारे पास कोई अनाज नहीं होगा. That night was a sorrowful one. All our work have nothing. हमने जितना भी काम किया जितने भी मेहनत किया है that was nothing. There's no one who can help us. और अब कोई भी हमारी सहायता नहीं कर सकता. We will all go hungry this year. और इस साल हम सभी के सभी भूखे ही रहेंगे. But in the hearts of all who lived in that solitary, alone house in the middle of the valley, there was a single hope, help from God. Meaning of these lines are, even after everything had gone wrong, the family still had hope in their hearts of hearts. They had faith in their Almighty God even after nothing was left. They gave each other support and recalled a saying that, don't be so upset, even though this seems like a total loss. अपने एक दूसरे को ही कंसोल कर रहे हैं वो. रिमेंबर नो वन डाइज ऑफ हंगर, कि याद रखो कोई भी भूख से नहीं मरेगा. अगर भगवान ने हमें यहाँ पर भेजा है तो सबका पेट भरता है, किसी को भी भूखा नहीं मरने देता. दैट्स व्हाट दे से, नो वन डाइज ऑफ हंगर. और वो एक दूसरे को कंसोल करते हुए यही बात बोल रहे हैं कि कोई भी हंगर से, भूख से नहीं मरेगा. एंड यू कैन से दैट नो वन एवर डाइज ऑफ स्टारवेशन. All through the night, Lencho thought only of his one hope, the help of God. Lencho spent his entire night thinking of the only option left, and that was to seek the help of God, whose eyes, as he had been instructed, जैसा कि उसको बताया गया था कि भगवान की आंखें, कान सब देखती है, see everything, even what is deep in one's conscience, even वो भी जो कि हर किसी की मन की गहराइयों में होता है. Meaning of conscience here is an inner sense of right or wrong. Lencho was an ox of a man. एक ox of a man था Lencho. Meaning of ox of a man is hard working like an animal in the fields. और वो खेत में एनिमल्स की तरह काम करता था. But still he knew how to write. लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी उसको पता था कैसे पत्र लिखा जा सकता है. The following Sunday at daybreak, meaning of daybreak here is sunrise, he began to write a letter which he himself would carry to town and place in the mail. It was nothing less than a letter to God. Now what happened? He thought of writing a letter to God conveying his grievance. He still knew how to write. He started writing on the Sunday morning and thought of mailing it himself by going to the town. God, he wrote, if you don't help me, my family, and I will go hungry this year. I need 100 pesos in order to sow my field again and to live until the crop comes because the hailstorm. Now I am explaining these lines. Please listen to me. In his letter to God, he communicated his poverty-stricken situation and mentioned that he needed 100 pesos. Meaning of pesos here is currency of several Latin American countries, to regenerate the crops along with surviving until they are ready to harvest. He wrote to God on the envelope, put the letter inside, and still troubled, went to town. At the post office, he placed a stamp on the letter and dropped it into the mailbox. Then what he did? On the envelope, he wrote to God. एड्रेस के लिए उसने क्या लिखा? टू गॉड. देन एट द पोस्ट ऑफिस, प्लेस स्टैम्प लगाई अपने लेटर पे एंड ड्रॉप्ड इट इन द मेल बॉक्स. और जो वो बॉक्स होता है लेटर बॉक्स, उसके अंदर वो अपनी लेटर डाल देता है. One of the employee who was a postman and also helped at the post office, एक एम्प्लॉय था वहाँ पर जो कि एक पोस्टमैन था और वो पोस्ट ऑफिस के काम करता था. Went to his boss laughing heartily. तो उसने लेंचो का लेटर उसने नोटिस किया और अपने बॉस के पास हंसते हंसते जाता है. एंड शोड हिम द लेटर टू गॉड. और उसने वो लेटर दिखाता है जो कि भगवान को लिखा हुआ था. नेवर इन हिज करियर एज अ पोस्टमैन हैड ही नॉन दैट एड्रेस. पूरे करियर में उसने कभी भी ऐसा एड्रेस किसी भी पत्र पर लिखा हुआ नहीं देखा था. The postmaster, a fat, amiable fellow, also broke out laughing. जब पोस्टमास्टर ने, जो कि एक फ्रेंडली और प्लेजेंट नेचर का था, जब उसने उस पोस्टमैन की उस बात को सुना तो ही वॉज अम्यूज्ड, ही फेल्ट अम्यूज्ड, और एकदम से वो हंसने लग जाता है. बट ऑलमोस्ट इमीडिएटली ही टर्न सीरियस, तुरंत ही वो सीरियस हो जाता है. और क्या करता है? टैपिंग द लेटर ऑन हिज डेस्क, डेस्क पे अपना वो जो उसका लेटर था उसको टैप करता है, उसको डालता है और बोलता है, इतना विश्वास, आई विश आई हैड द फेथ ऑफ द मैन हु रोट दिस लेटर स्टार्टिंग अप अ कॉरस्पॉन्डेंस विद गॉड. तो वो सोचता है कि इसके अंदर कितना विश्वास है कि ये भगवान से ही कॉरस्पॉन्डेंस करने लगता है लेटर का. Means to say, he was astonished at the amount of faith Lencho has in God and wished he had the same. So, in order not to shake the writer's faith in God, the postmaster came up with an idea, answer the letter. But when he opened it, it was evident that to answer it, he needed something more than goodwill ink and paper. With good intention, the postmaster read the letter and thought of replying it so as to keep the writer's belief intact. But the writer expected the reply in a different way that could not be fulfilled with pen, paper and morals. But he stuck to his resolution, meaning his decision. अपने डिसीजन पे वो स्टक हो गया पोस्टमास्टर. He asked for money from his employees. He himself gave part of his salary and several friends of his were obliged to give something for an act of charity. As you all know, farmer had demanded for 100 pesos. The postmaster, along with his colleagues and a few friends who were more than willing to donate for a good cause, collected a pool of money to help Lencho. It was impossible for him to gather together the 100 pesos, so he was able to send the farmer only a little more than half. Despite his best efforts, postmaster was only able to collect an amount not more than half of what was required. He put the money in an envelope addressed to Lencho and with it a letter containing only a single word as a signature, God. Now he then addressed it to Lencho along with a letter which was undersigned by God. The following Sunday, Lencho came a bit earlier than usual to ask. अगले संडे लेंचो पहले से कुछ जल्दी यह पूछने के लिए आया इफ देयर वॉज अ लेटर फॉर हिम, कि क्या उसके लिए कोई लेटर आया है. इट वॉज द पोस्टमैन हिमसेल्फ, ये पोस्टमैन ही था जिसने खुद ही हु हैंडेड द लेटर टू हिम, जिसने उसको लेटर दिया. वाइल द पोस्टमास्टर, जबकि पोस्टमास्टर एक्सपीरियंसिंग द कंटेंटमेंट, पोस्टमास्टर किसी संतुष्टि का, सेटिस्फैक्शन का अनुभव करना चाहता था ऑफ अ मैन हु हैज़ परफॉर्म्ड अ गुड डीड, जिसने एक अच्छा काम किया है. लुक डाउन फ्रॉम हिज ऑफिस, और वो अपने ऑफिस के दरवाजे से ही देखता रहा. लेंचो शोड नॉट द स्लाइटेस्ट सरप्राइज टू सीइंग द मनी. लेंचो ने मनी को देखकर थोड़ा सा भी उसने आश्चर्य नहीं दिखाया. सच वॉज हिज कॉन्फिडेंस, इतना ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंस था उसको भगवान पर. बट ही बिकेम एंग्री व्हेन ही काउंटेड द मनी, लेकिन जैसे ही उसने मनी को काउंट किया वो एंग्री हो गया. गॉड कुड नॉट हैव मेड अ मिस्टेक, भगवान तो कभी कोई मिस्टेक नहीं कर सकता. नॉर कुड ही हैव डिनाइड लेंचो व्हाट ही हैड रिक्वेस्टेड, और ना ही वो लेंचो को उस चीज से मना कर सकता है जिसकी उसने रिक्वेस्ट की है. इमीडिएटली, तुरंत लेंचो वेंट अप टू द विंडो, विंडो के पास जाता है टू आस्क फॉर पेपर एंड इंक, पेपर और इंक के लिए. ऑन द पब्लिक राइटिंग टेबल ही स्टार्टेड टू राइट, और पब्लिक राइटिंग टेबल पर ही लिखना शुरू हो जाता है. विद मच रिंकलिंग ऑन हिज ब्रोज, caused by the effort he had to make to express his ideas. While writing, his eyebrows got curled out of the concentration with which he was drafting a new request. When he finished, जब उसका letter complete हो जाता है, he went to the window to buy a stamp which he licked and then affixed to the envelope with a blow of his fist. On completing, he affixed it with a stamp. The moment the letter fell into the mailbox, the postmaster went to open it. As soon as he dropped it into the mailbox, the postmaster took it out to read it. It said, "God, of the money that I asked for, only 70 pesos reached me." Lencho complained that he had received 70 pesos. "Send me the rest, since I need it very much, and he is really in need of the remaining amount. But don't send it to me through the mail because the post office employees are a bunch of crooks." Lencho. He doubted the integrity and honesty of the post office employees and suggested that the money should not be sent via post because he doubted that the staff at the post office must have stolen the missing money. Moral of the story is, have faith in God, for He would always help us in any possible way. I hope you understood the explanation and moral of the chapter. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it will be useful to you. Make sure if you have any suggestion and comments, feel free to write in the comment section, and for more videos, like and subscribe my channel, The English Lux, your key to English, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.